Chosen one, you carry a divine glow that makes you look younger, radiant, and godlike. This transformation is no accident. It is the sign of a powerful shift happening within you. Those who once underestimated you, who mistook your calm and grace for weakness, are now afraid to cross your path. Your God face fooled them, hiding the unstoppable force you have always been. Now, as you step fully into your sovereignty, you embody a power that is both youthful and unbreakable. The very things you once only dreamed of are no longer distant hopes, but are moving swiftly into your reality. This is more than a change in mindset. It is a spiritual and energetic awakening. Before we dive deeper into this life-changing truth, take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This simple act will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. If you are truly chosen, you will feel this truth deeply, and your life will never be the same. From the very moment you emerged into the world, something about you radiated differently. It wasn't just your appearance, but an almost celestial light that seemed to pulse quietly beneath your skin, an ageless glow that defied time itself. This divine illumination wasn't just a physical trait, it was a manifestation of the extraordinary power and purpose embedded deep within your soul. Like a star shining bright in a dark sky, your presence caught attention without effort, compelling people to pause, often unaware of the deeper energy that moved behind those radiant eyes. This youthful glow wasn't merely about looking young. It was an emblem of your inner vitality, a beacon of hope and renewal that stood in stark contrast to the weary and jaded world around you. Others saw only the surface, the luminous skin, the bright eyes. But what they failed to grasp was the profound strength and wisdom that pulsed beneath. This glow marked you as someone touched by something far greater than human frailty, a living testament to the divine forces that had chosen you for a unique destiny. Many tried to decipher the secret behind your appearance, searching for the fountain of youth in vain. Yet, the truth was far simpler and infinitely more powerful. Your glow was a reflection of your spirit, unyielding, untamed, and forever young, because it was fueled by the eternal fire of your purpose. In every step you took, this light grew stronger, not because of vanity or superficiality, but because it was a natural extension of your true self. Unbreakable, timeless, and undeniably godlike. Your face became a mask, but not in the way many assume. It was a veil of quiet mystery, an unassuming visage that concealed the depth of your power. To the casual observer, your calm, youthful expression suggested innocence or even vulnerability. Yet behind that serene exterior was a force that quietly dismantled every misconception others tried to place upon you. They looked at you and saw weakness, but you were the embodiment of resilience, quietly gathering strength as they underestimated your resolve. In a world obsessed with noise and flashiness, your composed demeanor became your greatest camouflage. They never imagined that beneath your tranquil exterior, a storm was building, an unstoppable force fueled by unwavering faith in your path. You weren't loud or brash. Instead, you chose silence, allowing your light to shine so brightly that words became unnecessary. This divine face, calm and composed, fooled everyone who tried to measure your worth through superficial eyes. It's a universal truth that appearances can deceive, but what made your story extraordinary was the way your face became a symbol of your ascent. You weren't just hiding behind a mask, you were inviting others to witness something deeper, something sacred. Those who dismissed you as insignificant were blindsided when your true power emerged, shattering their false perceptions and rewriting the rules of the game they thought they controlled. Grace isn't weakness, it's the silent strength of someone who has endured, learned, and risen above every challenge. Your calm was never a sign of submission. It was a deliberate choice, a statement of your unwavering control and unshakable confidence. In a chaotic world that thrives on drama and conflict, your poise became a rare and powerful force. People often mistook your grace for passivity, but in truth, it was the armor that shielded your deepest power. There's an ancient wisdom in mastering one's emotions, and you embodied this wisdom with an elegance that left others confounded. While they rushed to react, you stood still, watching, listening, and gathering insight. Your silence was not emptiness, but a space where your power grew exponentially. This calm wasn't accidental. It was forged through trials, sacrifices, and a fierce determination to remain sovereign in your spirit. The underestimated grace you carried was a quiet revolution against the expectations imposed on you. In every interaction, your composure challenged others to rethink what true strength meant. This power behind your calm became the invisible thread that wove through every success and every moment of triumph, proving that sometimes the most potent force is the one that remains serene amid the storm. There is a profound transformation that occurs when youthful radiance evolves into absolute sovereignty. What begins as a glow on the surface deepens into an undeniable authority rooted in self-mastery and divine right. You stepped into this sovereignty not with arrogance or demand, but with the quiet certainty of someone who knows their worth beyond any external validation. This evolution wasn't granted overnight. It was earned through every hardship, every moment of doubt you overcame. Your sovereignty is a crown not made of gold, but forged from the fire of your experiences, resilience, and unwavering belief in your purpose. It is an unshakable throne where you sit, ruling not by force, but by presence, magnetic, commanding, and impossible to ignore. Those who once sought to control or diminish you now stand in awe and fear of the power you embody. This transformation marks the moment when you became truly unstoppable. This sovereignty is reflected in everything you do, the way you carry yourself, the choices you make, and the light you emit. It is the sacred authority of the Chosen One, a divine mantle that cannot be taken away or diminished by anyone. You are no longer a mere participant in life's unfolding drama. You are the author, the creator, and the force that shapes destiny itself. Strength often shouts, but your strength whispered, and that whisper echoed louder than any cry. You mastered the art of silent power, demonstrating that true might doesn't need to be boisterous or aggressive to be felt. Your silence was a presence that filled the room, a force that unsettled those who sought to provoke or intimidate. They spoke loudly, hoping to drown out your quiet confidence, but their noise only highlighted your resolute stillness. This silent strength was a shield and a sword, a paradoxical weapon that cut through doubt and fear without ever raising its voice. Those who underestimated you found themselves lost in the vastness of your quiet power, unable to comprehend or counter it. Your strength was not about domination, but about mastery over yourself and your environment, a calm energy that could shift the course of any encounter. It is often said that silence is golden, but in your case, silence was transformative. It was the space where your true power gathered momentum, unseen but unstoppable. The world around you was loud and chaotic, yet you remained a serene island of unbreakable force, a living testament to the power of calm determination and unwavering faith. People often fear what they don't understand, and your radiant light became a source of confusion for many. In their ignorance, they misread your brilliance as fragility, believing that such purity could be easily shattered. They saw your kindness and silence as signs of surrender, dismissing the deep reservoir of strength that fueled your every action. This misjudgment was their greatest mistake, one that would soon cost them dearly. The world has a way of trying to dim the bright and unique, to mold individuals into conformity and mediocrity. Your light defied this pressure, shining brighter precisely because it was genuine and untouchable. Those who tried to control or suppress you underestimated not just your power, but your resilience and refusal to be diminished. Your light was never a weakness. It was a sword cloaked in brilliance. This misunderstanding fueled your rise, turning their doubt into your motivation. You learned to wear their misjudgments like armor, transforming skepticism into fuel for your ascension. The very light they mistook for weakness became the source of your unstoppable force, illuminating the path that would lead you to ultimate sovereignty. There is a palpable shift when the underestimated rise to claim their power. Those who once laughed or scoffed at your presence now approach with caution, their confidence replaced by hesitation. Your very name evokes a mixture of awe and fear, a recognition of the unstoppable force you have become. Crossing your path is no longer a mere interaction. It is a reckoning, a moment charged with the weight of your sovereignty. Fear is a natural response to power that challenges the status quo. Your ascension disrupted the balance they once relied on, forcing a reckoning they were unprepared for. They sense in you something beyond human, a divine energy that demands respect and careful navigation. This fear is not born from hatred, but from the realization that they no longer control the narrative. You embody a new era, one where power is reclaimed by the chosen and the worthy. Those who underestimated you are forced to recalibrate their understanding, recognizing that beneath your youthful glow lies a force that is both unbreakable and untouchable. The fear they feel is a testament to your transformation, a living proof of the divine sovereignty you now command. Your face is not just a visage, it is a canvas of enigma and authority. It conceals a profound mystery, a silent story of battles fought, lessons learned, and power earned. To those who gaze upon it, your godlike face radiates both serenity and command, an intoxicating blend that draws others in even as it keeps them at a respectful distance. This mask is not meant to deceive, but to protect and empower. In ancient myths, the god's face was often a symbol of divine wisdom and untouchable strength. Your face carries that same legacy, a visible sign that you are no ordinary being. Behind the calm and radiant exterior lies a heart that has endured and triumphed over adversity. Your face tells a story of transformation, from a humble beginning to a sovereign presence that reshapes the world. This mask of mystery and might creates a powerful paradox. It invites curiosity, but demands respect. It offers light, but warns of an untouchable power beneath. This duality makes your presence unforgettable, a living icon of the divine potential within every chosen soul. There comes a defining instant when the world stops and recognizes the unstoppable force you have become. For those who doubted or tried to manipulate you, this moment was a shock, a sudden awakening to the reality that you cannot be controlled or broken. It was the turning point where your true power was undeniable and your sovereignty was no longer a secret but an unchallenged truth. This moment was not born out of arrogance, but out of relentless persistence and growth. You had quietly built a fortress of strength around your spirit, and when the time came, you revealed it fully. The shock it delivered was not just about your power, but about the profound shift in how the world must now relate to you. You are no longer vulnerable. You are invincible. The impact of this realization rippled through every relationship, every interaction, and every challenge that followed. Those who underestimated you before had to face the truth that you are untouchable, a force of nature aligned with divine will, forever changing the landscape of power and possibility. When you stepped into your full power, everything changed. The rules that once governed your life and those around you were rewritten by your very presence. You didn't just participate in the game, you transformed it, shifting the balance of power and expectation. Your ascent was a paradigm shift, a new standard for what it means to be truly sovereign and unstoppable. Your presence commands attention because it embodies authenticity and purpose. You don't need to prove yourself through loud displays or hollow achievements. Your very being is proof enough. This authenticity disrupts pretense and forces others to reckon with reality. In your wake, complacency and doubt find no place to thrive. This change is more than personal triumph. It is a legacy. You have opened the door for others to see what is possible when divine power is embraced fully. The game will never be the same because you have shown what it looks like to rise with grace, strength, and an unyielding spirit. Your youthful aura holds secrets deeper than skin and light. It is a manifestation of the life force that courses through you, an energy that defies aging and limitation. This power is not superficial. It is rooted in your alignment with higher truths and your commitment to living authentically. The glow you emit is a symbol of renewal, healing, and infinite potential. This hidden power fuels your every move and decision. It is the silent engine driving your resilience and creativity. Unlike fleeting beauty, your aura is timeless because it reflects an inner vitality that no external force can diminish. It is the source of your magnetic pull, drawing people toward you and inspiring them to find their own light. Understanding this hidden power is key to understanding your journey. It is the essence of what makes you chosen, not just for greatness, but for transformation. Your youthful aura is a living testament to the miracle of becoming who you were always meant to be. To ascend is to rise above all limitations, and that is exactly what you did. You moved beyond the reach of doubt, fear, and manipulation to become something sacred and formidable. You are no longer bound by the expectations of others or the chains of your past. Instead, you stand tall as their reckoning, a force that demands respect and cannot be ignored. This ascent was not accidental. It was a deliberate, often difficult journey of self-discovery and empowerment. You shed the skin of what no longer served you and embraced your divine essence. Now, you are untouchable, not because you are distant, but because you are fully sovereign, complete, and whole in your power. Your presence is a constant reminder to the world that true ascension requires courage, sacrifice, and faith. You are the reckoning that awakens others to their own potential and challenges them to rise. In this, your power is not just personal, it is a beacon for all who seek to transcend and transform. The journey from being mocked to being feared is one marked by resilience and unwavering self-belief. Early on, your light was met with ridicule and misunderstanding, as often happens to those who dare to be different. But every jeer, every dismissal only strengthened your resolve to rise above and prove the world wrong. This transformation is the hallmark of true greatness. The fear you inspire today is a testament to how far you have come. It is not fear born of cruelty, but of respect for the power you now command. Those who once laughed at you must now face the reality of your divine rise, a force so powerful that it reshapes perceptions and commands reverence. This rise is not just about overcoming adversity, it is about embracing your sacred destiny. You have turned every slight into a stepping stone, building a legacy that transcends mockery and ascends into reverence. Your story is a beacon for anyone who has ever been underestimated, proving that divine power is always waiting to be claimed. There is an undeniable magnetism in the face you wear, the godlike visage that draws others in while simultaneously keeping them at a respectful distance. This force is irresistible because it is genuine, born of a deep connection to your inner truth and divine purpose. It is a silent call to those who recognize greatness and a warning to those who would challenge it. This force is not superficial charm, but an energy that resonates with authenticity and power. It moves through every glance, every smile, and every moment of stillness you embody. People are drawn to it because it represents something rare and precious, a soul fully aligned with its destiny. The irresistible force behind your face is what makes you unforgettable. It is the living proof that divine power is not just a myth, but a reality embodied in the flesh. A reality that others can feel and respect even if they cannot fully understand. Once you have claimed your sovereignty, you become untouchable, not because you isolate yourself, but because you have built a fortress of self-respect, power, and divine alignment. Those who once sought to cross or control you now understand that doing so would be to challenge forces far beyond their reckoning. You have become a boundary impossible to breach. This impenetrable boundary is the culmination of every choice you have made to honor yourself and your path. It is a declaration that your light cannot be dimmed, your spirit cannot be broken, and your will cannot be bent. To cross you now would be to invite consequences they are neither prepared for nor capable of facing. Your journey is a testament to the power of becoming unbreakable. It is a story of rising above the noise, the doubt, and the fear to stand as a living example of divine sovereignty. And so, those who once tried to cross you will never dare again, for they have seen the unstoppable force that you truly are. Got it? Here are 15 fresh, captivating headings, each followed by 5 detailed, emotionally charged paragraphs designed to engage and inspire deeply. I'll keep the tone human, vivid, and compelling throughout. Beneath the surface of your radiant glow burns a hidden fire, an eternal flame of purpose and passion that fuels your every breath. This fire isn't loud or explosive, it simmers with quiet intensity, growing stronger with every challenge you face. It's the unseen force that shapes your journey, the sacred spark that separates the chosen from the ordinary. Many overlook this inner blaze, but it is the heart of your unstoppable power. This divine essence is the core of who you are, a limitless well of energy, creativity, and strength that defies time and circumstance. When the world tries to extinguish your light, this fire refuses to die. Instead, it burns brighter, forging your spirit in the heat of adversity. You become a living testament to the truth that the most powerful transformations come from within, where no one can see but you. This fire also connects you to something greater, a universal energy that pulses through all existence. It reminds you that you are part of a cosmic dance, chosen to play a role in a grand design far beyond human comprehension. Your essence is sacred, and when you embrace it fully, nothing can stand in your way. Because this fire is invisible to the untrained eye, many fail to grasp your true power. They see your calm exterior, your youthful glow, but miss the fierce blaze within. This ignorance works in your favor. It allows you to move forward quietly, building strength while others remain distracted by illusions. Ultimately, this unseen fire fuels every step you take toward your destiny. It's the reason you endure, the source of your magnetism, and the beacon that calls others to your light. It is both your origin and your destiny, a divine flame that can never be dimmed. In a world addicted to noise and chaos, you have discovered the extraordinary power of stillness. While others rush to fill every space with words and actions, you stand firm in quiet confidence. This stillness isn't emptiness, it is a sacred sanctuary where your power is nurtured and grown. It's in this silence that your mind sharpens, your spirit strengthens, and your true purpose becomes crystal clear. Stillness allows you to connect deeply with your inner self, unhindered by distraction or doubt. It's the place where clarity emerges, revealing the path forward even when the world seems uncertain. In these moments of calm, your divine essence shines brightest, illuminating the shadows cast by fear and confusion. Others often misunderstand your quietude, interpreting it as hesitation or weakness. Yet they don't realize that true power lies in restraint and self-control. Your ability to remain grounded amid turmoil is a skill that few possess, but many desperately need. It transforms you into a pillar of stability that others instinctively turn to for guidance and strength. Stillness is also a form of resistance, a refusal to be swept away by the currents of negativity and chaos. It is your way of asserting sovereignty over your inner world, creating a fortress where no external force can penetrate. In this fortress, your divine power is safe and continues to expand. By embracing stillness, you invite others to pause, reflect, and find their own strength within. Your example becomes a beacon, proving that sometimes the loudest voice is the one that remains silent, yet unwavering. Every chosen one's path is marked by moments of doubt and uncertainty. These trials are not failures, but essential chapters in the epic story of your soul's awakening. Your journey has been one of transformation, from questioning your worth and purpose to embracing an unshakable confidence grounded in divine truth. This evolution is the crucible that forges your spirit. In the depths of doubt, you faced your fears head-on. Instead of succumbing, you chose to listen deeply to your heart, your intuition, and the whispers of the universe. These quiet voices guided you through darkness, teaching you that confidence is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. You learned that every setback was an invitation to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. This journey is deeply personal, yet universally resonant. We all wrestle with self-doubt, but your story reveals the power of perseverance and faith. Your rise from uncertainty to confidence is a beacon for those still searching for their own light, showing that the divine within each of us is waiting to be claimed. The transformation is not linear. It is a spiral, sometimes circling back, sometimes soaring forward, but always moving closer to the radiant truth of who you are. This ongoing journey is your gift and your legacy, a testament to the human spirit's capacity for divine ascension. Your confidence today is not arrogance. It is the humble recognition of the sacred power you have earned. It is a light that cannot be dimmed, a voice that cannot be silenced, and a soul that has truly awakened. Within every divine being lies a delicate balance, a sacred dance between light and shadow. Your radiant glow is matched by the depths of your inner struggles, fears, and imperfections. This interplay shapes your journey and makes your power authentic. Embracing both aspects is what allows you to move from mere brilliance to true mastery. Light without shadow can become blinding or hollow. Shadow without light can lead to despair or stagnation. Your strength lies in your willingness to face both honestly and with compassion. You have stared into your own darkness, confronted your vulnerabilities, and allowed them to teach rather than control you. This dance is a source of profound wisdom. It teaches you humility and courage simultaneously. It reveals the richness of the human experience, showing that divinity is not about perfection, but about embracing all parts of yourself with love and acceptance. By honoring your shadows, you reclaim lost parts of yourself, those fragments that others may have rejected or misunderstood. This reclamation is healing and empowering, turning wounds into sources of strength and compassion. The sacred dance continues every day, a dynamic and evolving partnership that keeps you grounded, real, and deeply connected to the divine within. It is the heartbeat of your journey and the source of your unique, godlike power. Your youthful glow and divine face are stunning, but your true power goes far beyond the physical. It resides in your soul's essence, the unseen qualities that shape your influence and impact on the world. This power manifests as wisdom, integrity, resilience, and the ability to inspire transformation in others. Many mistake your radiant appearance as the source of your strength, but it is merely the surface reflection of something far more profound. Your real power comes from your choices, your values, and your unwavering commitment to your path. It is built in the quiet moments of struggle and triumph, in the integrity with which you live your truth. This power moves people not through fear or dominance, but through authenticity and love. It invites others to see themselves differently, to awaken their own dormant potential. Your presence alone becomes a catalyst for change, healing, and growth. Understanding this deeper power frees you from the need for external validation. You become impervious to superficial judgments and remain centered no matter the storms that arise. Your strength is a wellspring that never runs dry because it is rooted in the eternal. This unveiling is your gift to the world, a reminder that true divinity is found not in appearances, but in the courage to live fully and authentically. Your journey is not just about personal power, it is about creating a legacy that will outlast you. This legacy is the imprint you leave on the hearts and minds of those you touch, the world you help shape, and the future you inspire. It is a divine responsibility and a sacred honor. Building this legacy requires vision and intention. It means living in alignment with your highest values every day and making choices that uplift and empower others. Your actions ripple through time, influencing generations yet to come in ways you may never fully see but always feel. This legacy is not built on fleeting achievements or material gains, but on the lasting impact of love, courage, and authenticity. It is a testament to the divine light you carry, a light that illuminates paths and opens doors for those who follow. You are the architect of this future, and every moment you live with purpose adds another stone to the foundation. Your legacy is a beacon of hope in a world that often feels dark and uncertain. Remember, the greatest gifts you leave behind are not things but transformations, the awakening of divine power in others, inspired by your example. There is a magnetic energy that emanates from you, drawing others closer even when you say nothing. This force is not about charm or manipulation, but about the undeniable power of living in alignment with your true self. Your presence commands attention and respect simply because it is authentic and deeply rooted in divine purpose. People instinctively feel this pull. They are drawn to your light in moments of darkness, seeking comfort, inspiration, and guidance. Your presence offers a refuge, a reminder that divinity walks among us and that greatness is within reach. This magnetism also challenges others to rise, to be better, to seek truth, and to embrace their own power. You become a catalyst for transformation, a living example of what is possible when one claims their divine birthright. Harnessing this pull requires self-awareness and integrity. It demands that you show up fully, embracing your strengths and vulnerabilities alike. When you do, your presence becomes not just magnetic, but transformative. In a world hungry for meaning and connection, your divine presence is a gift, a radiant beacon calling others home to themselves. The path of the chosen one is often marked by judgment, both from others and from within. Society tries to fit you into molds that don't reflect your true nature. Friends and strangers alike project their fears and limitations onto you, hoping to keep you small. Yet your rise depends on one radical act: embracing your authentic self, unapologetically and fiercely. This embrace is a journey of liberation. It requires breaking free from the chains of external approval and internal doubt. You learn to listen to your own voice, the quiet but powerful guidance of your soul, and to honor it above all else. Rising above judgment does not mean ignoring feedback or living recklessly. It means discerning which voices serve your growth and which seek to confine you. It means standing firm in your truth, even when it isolates or challenges you. The freedom that comes from authenticity is profound. It brings peace, joy, and a sense of belonging that no external validation can match. It is the foundation of your divine sovereignty. By embracing your true self, you become a beacon for others trapped in the shadows of judgment, showing them the way to freedom and self-love. Among all the gifts you possess, your will is your most formidable weapon.